Hello, Curtis Davis, Conversations in C minor. How everybody doing this week on this Saturday? Yeah, I had a birthday this week. Still grateful to be here. I lost my brother this year. Everyone who wished me happy birthday and subscribe, thank you. You still have time to subscribe. And whoever didn't care about my birthday, you didn't. Anyway, I'm just saying. I'm just messing with you. But anyway, happy birthday to me and happy Saturday. And Conversations in C minor. And what I want to do today is talk about John Lennon because I did an episode on Paul McCartney and Wings and episode on George Harrison and vinyl. So you know, John Lennon was one of the main, of course, one of the main Beatles. What I'm talking about. He is a Beatle. But he went solo. He met Yoko Ono. Did a couple experimental albums, 68, 69, weddings, wedding songs or something like that, unfinished versions. And he was on, him and his wife were naked on the album cover, 68. But anyway, the first studio album that he did had songwriting to me that reminded me of the White Album, which came out in 68, is this one right here, John Lennon's first solo album, Plastic Ono Band. And man, they got Mother, Love, God, Isolation is on this album. This is a good album, great songwriters album. If you're a songwriter, a song listener, and know about songs, this is a good album to have. Again, if you're a Beatles fan, you need this album anyway. He kind of went more mellow in the second album. He talked about Paul being melodic and everything, and this and that as a bad thing, but he's just as melodic as Paul when he wants to be. This album testifies to that. The second solo album, 1971's, because the first album, the Plastic Ono Band, was 1971's Imagine. Look at that back cover. Yeah, got the song Imagine, Jealous Guy. How Can You Sleep was a dig at Paul McCartney. It's Hard. How. This is an amazing album as well. If you like John Lennon, if you like his sound, you need this album in your life. He moved to New York, got political and all kind of causes and rallies and everything, and came out with a political album, 1972's Sometime in New York. And New York City, something else, right? Sometime in New York City. And yeah, we had a controversial song on this album, Woman is the Negro of the World. And he was talking about how women were treated sub and below in the 70s. And he had a few songs on here that's really controversial, but that was a controversial song for him. And he got a lot of trouble. He had to explain it on Dick Cavett and all that stuff. And this is a political album. It's not like, it's funny because the Stones came up with a double album that year, and this was kind of compared to it in some ways, but it's not. Got the song New York City on here. Third album, he took some time off from Yoko. She sent them on a vacation from home, and he had him a second woman. Came out with Mind Games, and he even put Yoko on the cover. The song Mind Games, Tight Ass Out the Blue was on this album as well. It's a great record. I thought it was. I like it. I mean, but you know what I mean? It's not like I listen to it every day, but I love it. I love it. The next album he came out with, 1974's Walls and Bridges. And this is one of my favorites, actually. With Scared on here, Scarred, Whatever Gets You Through the Night. And Number 9 Dream was a video as well. And look at this back cover. John Lennon, 1974. 1975, he came out with a cover album, Rock and Roll. And then he took some time off because his son was born in 75. By 78, he started recording. 79, started recording Double Fantasy. They had Woman, Watching the Wheels. And unfortunately, he was killed in 1980, December of 1980, after that album came out, double fantasy. And then 84, his family put out Milk and Honey. They had Nobody Told You There'd Be Days Like These. So he had some great songs in the end of his life that he had written. And I love John Lennon. Was work with the Beatles, and I love Paul McCartney, but I love Lennon. I like him solo and I like him together. But anyway, Curtis Davis, Conversations in C minor. Thank you so much, John Lennon. Thank you so much.